So here on this 2001 Suburban, we are doing a window regulator. As you can see, I got it halfway in. All in one piece, you know. The old one, it's in a couple different pieces, no good. So let's get this replaced. We just got to kind of snake it through here. So we got one side in. Now we got to get the big old motor in. And you don't got to be rough with it. Just, you know, kind of ask it nicely and it'll help you out. These top pieces, there's a little locator tab and you just want to try and get it in best you can. Maybe we should get this side a little lined up better. Put a bolt in just to hold that guy in place. Now that we got top and bottom, you just want to reuse your old bolts here. Pretty slick and easy. And you always want to start your hardware by hand, otherwise you might run into some issues later on. Alright, so now that we got everything together, you want to be really careful tightening up these bolts. They're really sensitive and it's very easy to break the glass. But once you get it all together, you can put it in, make sure it goes down and up, which it does. You know, a little slow, but that's probably just some old tracks here. But before, the window was falling down for the customer, and now he's not going to have much rain, wind, snow falling in his car. So that's pretty much it. Pretty easy install, nothing major to it. Make sure to feed all your wires into the proper places. Don't forget to hook up your little speaker wire. And you definitely don't want to forget the heated seat controller. Make sure that guy pops in. Now we're just going to pick it up, make sure it's nice and on there, and push it down on in. Make sure to put your two bolts, one right here, back in. These guys do not get very tight. Just snug. Takes a minute too, but you know, if you're patient, you'll be fine. Just snug. Nothing too crazy. You're not going to win any competitions tightening it up. Just snug it up. All it is just a little 7mm socket and a ratchet. Put your nice little trim pieces on. Make sure they go in. And snap them in just like that. Don't forget to plug everything in before you put it back on, otherwise you have to take it all back apart. Nice and clipped in. Get our top little bezel piece here. And then lastly, our nice little clip. And slide that guy back in. Wrong way. Make sure that's popped in. And that is it. All it took was 3 little tools. You got your 7mm, 10mm, and a nice screwdriver just to pop everything open. A pick is a little bit better, or a trim tool, just so you don't scratch it up. But I'm careful enough, you know, I didn't scratch anything up. Everything looks good. Window rolls up and down, so I'd say that's it for this job. I'm gonna grab some brake clean and we'll clean it off and I'll have you start it for me and see if we can't see where the leak is coming from.
Okay.
If it is that or if it's the hose itself.
So what do you think's going on?
I think, so there's a little rubber hose on the trans cooler line. It's either that line that just got old and broke, just age, or it was touching something and it could have rubbed a hole right through it. Either way, we gotta figure out where it's coming from and get it fixed, but it shouldn't be too hard for this guy. Alright, you wanna start it?
Yeah. It was jumping pretty good.
Oh! We're good. We're chilling. I know, right? Yep. Yeah, it's definitely just the hose.
It's just the hose?
That makes me happier.
Oh, that makes me happy too.
What is that?
You watching a scary movie?
They redid it in like 10 months ago.
This line?
The whole like trans.
Either end of the hose down in there, and we'll show you what that looks like here in a minute. But both hose clamps, you know, it's pretty easy to spin both of them, which it really shouldn't be. So we're gonna see if we can't just tighten the clamps up, see if that fixes it, or if we just need to replace everything. So let's try that guy and see if that works. And if it doesn't, only a couple tears were lost. Oh my, dude, what the? Yeah. Like, it's a lot. Right?
It's almost time for an oil change. You're just zipping around. You're too quick.
Alright. So, it's a pretty easy fix. I mean, all 4 clamps were ridiculously loose. We're going to check the fluid real quick and make sure it's all good, but I'm going to say that's about it. It's going to be a little bit noisy, but this is your transmission dipstick tube on this 2006 Dodge Ram. Pretty easy to get to. Pull it out. So, it's pretty fluid still on the dipstick, so that's good. It's probably 1.5 quarts, maybe 2 quarts low, but you can still drive it to the auto parts store and grab a quart and just fill it up. There's those styles, but it's like a spring almost, and then it just holds it perfectly all the time. It's hard enough to get it off with the right tools. It's almost it's impossible to come off without. Or maybe they just got loose over time because it was 11 months ago.
That's true.
It rattles pretty bad, and then just the hose was still like, because when you crimp it down, the hose will like seal to it, and then if it loosens up, it's still like kind of sealed.
Right.
So maybe it was just holding and finally gave up. So today we did just simple work. Got a window regulator done on a Chevy Suburban, you know, real quick and easy, nothing major. We got this guy all tightened up, happy, ready to go. Just a couple little clamps loose on that hose and nothing major, but just a quick little day today, you know, nothing major, no projects really struck out or broke too much, so it's always a good day. So thanks for watching, we'll catch you next time.